We got 0 people subscribing to us and followers from it.
I didn't even think this
Congratulations,
stupid
Dr.
was
Facer,
possible.
for your amazing shows.
The Chicken
Climactic
Professor
end
Show.
to Grease Pole Festival. Here we go. Okay, so
All right.
yes, what am I
So,
zooming in on?
yeah. So just zoom in on that picture. Do you know, and scroll down a little bit. Let's get the whole shot in here.
If I
Yeah.
can. It's not letting.
Or you could back it up a little bit. I don't care. Just enough so that we can see. Yeah, there you go. That's about enough. Was Ryan Reynolds so excited that he pissed his pants?
Oh my God. I didn't even notice that until just now. Okay, yeah.
Because, hey, Ryan.
IGN.com. Yeah, Ryan, what's going on?
Ryan, dude.
IGN.com, Instagram, Ryan Ren. I want to get an even better picture, and I don't know if I can get it.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
here we go. Yeah. The other one I couldn't zoom in on as
Right.
well, so hopefully I
Yeah.
can zoom in on
You're
this
good.
one a little bit better.
I mean, he was just so excited. And if you
Yes.
guys want to see Ryan Reynolds with pee pants, why don't you go on to our YouTube and subscribe to us?
There we go. PP pants. And it's true. Look, I mean,
I don't know how else to describe that. Like,
you know what I think it is? I actually have an answer for it. They both have PP pants, by the way. Because if you look at McAnally, he has like a little bit of PP on the one side, and then
he was
some
just
in the middle.
A little excited.
But Reynolds, holy mackerel!
Reynolds
like he's like doubly whoa. You know what it is? I have an answer to your question. They won. So they win. So for anybody that doesn't know that story, they bought the oldest Welsh football team. They didn't buy them. Let me rephrase. They invested, and they became partners
heavily
in the team.
Yes.
And it's Wrexham. Now Wrexham, the way that the English league works, so complicated. But to put it easy, the way that American baseball, because most people that listen to our show, most of them have an idea about American baseball. There's the major leagues. And then you get into different levels of minor leagues. And there's like 2 or 3. Now, the way it works, though, is you could be in the lowest minor league and just kick ass and go right to the majors. It's unusual and it's rarely happened. Normally, they work you through the system.
That's what's happening.
That cannot happen in the English Football League. The English Football League, I think, has 7 unders and 2 or 3 overs. And they're in the lowest of the lowest division. And they did so well, they got bumped up to the next division. If they continue to do well in like 8 or 10 years, they can be at the highest level, which is what they're trying to do. They're trying to turn this team back around, turn it upside down.
So I think I know what you were going to say. What happened to Ryan is like they did the whole Gatorade thing and they dumped some Gatorade on him or something like that. But that Gatorade might have been so cold that he just had to pee. Because, like when you pee, it warms yourself up, and like you jump in the ocean and you're really cold.
It's
and
very true, actually. Yeah.
So
like, I feel better now.
Right. I think, or maybe like there were so many people on the field he just couldn't leave, and he just like I gotta go.
You see, I thought it was that McElhaney bumped him when he was getting up. Macarena. Although I have taken frothy peas before. Not that that's a good thing. Not that that's a good thing.
That's not a good thing, but we can talk to Ryan about that.
We can ask him if he's taken frothy peas, because I'm sure that he wants to come on
our
show and talk about it.
And is that a frothy pea?
Yes.
That trophy.
Did you have a frothy pea? Is this what we're talking about?
That's just what we want to.
It's all we want to talk about. We just have frothy pea conversations. So apparently you went to a movie this weekend.
I did. Oh my God. It was. Are you going to go see it? Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Do you have tickets?
Don't have tickets. I haven't seen it. Probably won't be able to see it. I broke.
Oh no.
So yeah.
Oh.
You don't look so good, Mom.
I will let you know.
Yes.
This is as close to as a perfect movie that I've ever seen in my life could ever be.
Like a good girl.
Yes.
Wow.
Perfect movie. Like 100%. Like it. The only thing it was missing was a little bit more comedy to tie in all the Evil Dead stuff.
Right.
It had so much to it, and like besides like say I never seen an Evil Dead before,
Right.
and I'm
no
just
idea
a
what I'm
fan of
looking
horror
at.
movies,
Right.
this is a solid A+, but not an A++.
Not an A++++.
It is the most. It's just, I don't know how else to tell you, but this opening scene
Yeah.
is the best opening scene that I've ever seen in my life.
Now, how? Without giving anything away, how does it tie into the other ones? Is this like in the future?
No, it's right after.
So it is the future, but
Well,
it's not like 10
I-
years later. It's like a day or two later.
Well,
Like, I'm trying to think of.
It's now.
Yeah.
It's now.
It's now.
It's
Okay,
happening
but
now.
Okay,
So
because
like, if
yes.
Ash versus Evil Dead, you know, that just got over, and
Right.
like this is just. So there's 3 Necronomicons. There's 3 books.
Ooh.
This is the story of
Ooh.
one of those books.
I like that. That makes a lot of sense too. And there we
And-
go. Okay, so that's that one.
So
This third one.
a lot of shit happened in a cabin in the woods,
Right.
and there's a dead lady, and she rises from this lake, and it's like Evil Dead Rise. then
Oh,
you're
I
like,
get it now.
"Oh
That
my
makes a lot of
freaking
sense
God."
now. Okay.
Oh, and look, this is what they went through. They all did their own stunts for this.
Oh, okay. This is behind the scenes. I was like, I thought they were
So-
hanging her. I thought it was part of the movie, and
No,
they were
no, no,
hanging
no.
her.
So
I was
this
like,
is
oh my
the-
god,
this is
jeez.
The lady that plays the mom,
Right. And this is
and
their.
she's in an elevator, and
and then she's gonna
yeah,
probably fall.
they all do their
I
own
get it.
stunts.
That's awesome. That's super awesome and dangerous
It
and
is
awesome.
so good. The acting was great. There was nothing that I would change about this movie at all, other
Now,
than
how
it,
was
it
Raimi?
needed like a groovy or
Yeah.
like
Now,
something like that.
Yeah. My question is, how is Raimi involved in this? Was he
They're producers with
just producers? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but
wasn't
I
sure-
will tell you,
Yes.
all those, like the moving camera, the hearing things, and then having different angles and having like the dead be the camera. That's what this movie's about.
Okay, I get it.
And it is so fantastic.
And do you think that it kept up with the original as far as like
100%. Yes.
Well, no, you don't know my
Wh-
question yet.
I'll stay
With
with
camera trickery, because that
Yeah.
was the huge thing with the very first 2, actually, because Evil Dead 1 and 2 is the same,
right.
technically the same movie, because he did some really revolutionary camera things that nobody else had done
Yes.
up until that
So,
point. So I'm wondering if he
if
continued
you
that
watch
progression, or if the
one-
progression continued.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you watched 1, 2, and then this
Yes.
was the third one, you
Yes.
wouldn't know that it's a different director.
That is a compliment like you wouldn't know, because like that is usually the reason that I have a problem. Let me get to this third one, because you put in
the
3.
scariest film ever made? I'll tell you. Over my life, I've watched over 4,000 films, with a lot of them terrifying me, but none of them
4,000.
truly disturbing me. And
Uh-oh.
that is exactly what this film did.
Uh-oh.
Last night, I was able to have the chance to watch Evil Dead Rise early, and these are my thoughts. And you don't just need to go off my word, because I have
If you
hard
wanna see
evidence.
what we're
I actually
watching,
recorded my heart rate
stop by
throughout the film
YouTube
to
or
see how
Kick
much
or
it
Twitch.
jumped throughout.
You
This
can also make comments.
is my
Watch.
Throw 'em on
resting
screen.
heart rate.
Tick.
And this
Look,
was
that's
my
her resting heart rate. That's
after
it during
an
like the movie.
intense jump
First of all, that's a
scare.
great resting heart rate,
It's
by
a
the way.
pretty
She
big
must be
number.
like a
Yeah.
If you're a
marathoner
horror
or
fan that
something. My
absolutely
resting heart
adores
rate's
blood,
110, I
guts, and
think.
gore, then this is the film for you. I'm pretty certain this film
It
probably
was
went
so
through about
gory,
70,000
but
it was gory.
gallons of fake
It was-
blood.
Oh, yeah.
But it's
Well,
definitely
Evil
worth
Dead
it.
had
Do you
the
know another
reputation
film
for being
franchise
the
that has
original
this
gore
many
film,
great
so-
films? Honestly, how
I would
Evil
think
Dead
this
do it?
has
every single film
more
seems to somehow
blood
top
than
the
both of those
previous.
movies
If
combined.
you have the stomach for it, this
More
is definitely a
blood.
worthwhile
Yeah,
Holy
watch,
more
and
blood.
I
Okay.
won't be sleeping for at least the next week. And if you can, record your heart rate to see if you can top mine.
I mean,
doubt
this
you
is
will.
so good
Is
that
Yeah.
I
Evil
might
Dead
go
Rise
back
the
and
sca-
see it again,
Woo.
like in the movie theater.
That's
it's
saying
just-
something
it's-
right there.
I left, like, the only thing that I had an issue with was
Yes.
had nothing to do with the movie.
Oh,
The
Oh.
issue that I had with was the movie theater that I went to let families come in with their kids
no. To that
Yeah.
movie?
to that movie.
What? What were they
Yeah.
thinking? No,
I don't
that's,
know,
That's
but-
levels of dumb I don't understand.
Here I am, like, they're doing things that happen in like Evil Dead 2
Right,
where
right.
like it's really
It's bad.
scary to me, but I'm
Yeah.
excited, so I'm
Right.
laughing, and the other
Right,
people
right.
that know
Nervous laughter.
movies they're laughing. They're
Right.
laughing because they get the reference and they get
Right.
why it's happening.
Right,
And
but
these
the-
kids are like, "Oh my god, mom, no, mom, no!" And I'm just like,
Oh,
"Oh,
geez. Come on. No kids. No kids.
yeah,
I've been to movies
no,
before.
no."
I was at a movie. It was like a rated R film, and this family this mom and dad came in with like 2-year-old. I was like,
Yeah,
I guess they
mean-
couldn't get a babysitter. 2 years old, I'm kind of cool with because you couldn't get a babysitter. But I
So
think I was at another film and there was like a
Right.
6-year-old, and I was like, no,
yeah,
this is
so
the wrong
because
film.
I have kids, I'm a good
Yeah.
judge at like what age these kids were. They
Right.
were 5
right.
and under, and
Not
this was
not
not
no.
this.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
But oh my god, dude,
Mm-mm.
this thing paid homage to like The Shining, and
Oh, dude, that's
yeah,
awesome.
and the way that it's set up,
Yeah.
there could be a prequel or there could be a continuation. And when I mean prequel, I mean like 1500s prequel.
What? No way.
Yeah,
Wow.
with
Okay.
Bruce
That's
Campbell.
cool. I dig that. That's pretty darn awesome, actually.
And I'm not giving anything away, but they play a recording, as they do.
Uh-huh.
And it's about ready to say some words and stuff like that, and you can hear Bruce Campbell in the background. It's
cool.
so good. It's just so
Dude.
good. There's no
That is
like
good.
in credit things or anything like that, but
No post stuff, no post credits,
no,
nothing.
which is good because no Evil Dead had that.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like
That's a new thing.
this. I will say I've never seen the like Demon Knights
Yes.
bond around a mom so much.
Ooh. Okay.
Like it really takes the family aspect to the Demon
Interesting.
Knights.
Okay. Talk to people for
Yeah,
a
yeah,
couple
go.
seconds about the movie.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
So, Evil Dead, guys. Evil Dead Rise. It is fantastic. They bring it into the city, which, if you know Evil Dead, it all takes place in a cabin in a woods. And this one takes place in a New York high rise with a building that's about ready to be destroyed. And it is just so. Hey, I hear an echo.
Well, now I'm excited. Say again, you hear an echo?
I hear an echo myself now.
Oh no. Did I just
Oh,
make that? Okay,
no.
no.
Yeah, but now that you put in the headphones, I don't hear it. Wait,
Oh,
I kind
good.
of do, but I don't care.
Well, I
Um,
needed to plug in my phone because my
Yep.
phone was like extreme battery saver, and I'm like,
Right.
no. Okay, well, since we
So,
started with movies, that mean go ahead.
dude,
Sorry, keep going. Finish.
no.
I
I'm
apologize.
just,
Blown
I
away.
could talk about this movie the rest of the show and not give anything away and just be like, this was a fantastic, as perfect as a movie as I've ever seen in my life. Like, it was just that
That's
good.
it is a gore fest though. So we need to
Yes.
caveat because a lot of people when they hear the best movie that you've ever seen kind of thing think you could take anybody to it. And it's not. It's a bloody
Well,
violent mess and
right.
you need to be
And
prepared to see blood and violence and mess. Correct?
keep in mind, my favorite movie is The Shining.
Right. But The
And
Shining though isn't a bloody violent mess. I mean, it's creepy, it's scary.
right,
I would take a 13, 14-year-old to that movie and not feel
yes,
bad about it. You know what I mean? Evil Dead, by comparison, I think you should be at least 15 or 16, in my
right.
opinion.
And
Like
the cool
all
thing
of my
about
friends saw it when they were 12, so
right, the cool
which was
thing
a
about
mistake,
this,
I think.
there was no like intense love scenes. There was no
Oh, good.
nudity.
Good.
There
Oh, yeah.
was
Okay,
nothing
so
like that.
so if you're cool with your kids seeing bloody, violent, gory messes, but no sex, you're fine. You're good. That's so hilarious
Yeah,
to me on every
just
level.
just think of like the worst crime scene you could ever possibly think of. That's
Yeah,
what this
yeah.
movie is.
And there we go.
And then they all get up and they say, "Dead by Dawn," and we're good.
Time for Phil Meets the Movies. We need a theme song for Phil next season.
Thank you for watching this segment of the TP Show. Please follow us on Fruit Lab. Don't forget we have a podcast on your favorite podcast app. This has been another installment of the TP Show.